Welcome to the MWC22 registration webinar. There have been a number of changes to the registration process over the last couple of years, so even if you have used our systems before, it would be a good idea to understand the changes highlighted in this webinar. Everyone must register online, as we have removed all registration facilities from the venue, airport and city locations. All attendees will have their identity checked during the registration process. We will no longer provide a printed badge. Your digital badge will be available in the event app. We have increased the extended hours access to cover the entire build and dismantle periods. Contractor wristbands have been removed and replaced with a web-based credential. You are now able to track whether your attendees have completed their identity checks. Some of our pass names have changed. We have updated the visa support letter and combined with our new attendance confirmation to help all attendees travel to Spain. The public registration system is used by all attendees to complete their registrations. Paid and invited attendees will complete all steps themselves. Attendees uploaded via the ENP system, using the single or bulk upload tool, will only be required to add in some additional personal information and submit their ID and photo for their identity check. The Exhibitor and Partner registration system is used for those with a complimentary allocation of passes to register their visitors and staff. For updated information on using the system, please watch the tutorial videos and the user guide, located in the Help section. The Contractor accreditation system is used by your service providers to gain access during the build and dismantle periods. Whilst we no longer have registration areas at the venue, we still have the same level of security. In the past, we would check your identity at badge collection, but we can no longer do this, and so all of our identity checks have moved online. We require everyone to upload an image of their passport or EU national ID card. For passports, we only require you to submit the photo page. For EU national ID cards, we need one image of the front and a separate image of the back. We then require you to provide a photo of yourself. The quickest and easiest way to do this is by using our automatic ID validation service. Using state-of-the-art facial recognition technology, we will use biometrics to match your photos and instantly process your ID check. If you would prefer, you can use our manual ID validation service. Your images will be sent to our contact center, who will check that they match. Your photo should be a clear picture of your head and shoulders, and we should be able to clearly see your face. With the removal of our registration areas and printed badges, attendees are required to display a digital badge before entering the access areas. Attendees will need to submit proof of vaccination or testing status, and complete a health declaration. A QR code will appear on the digital badge to allow you to scan into the perimeter, if you are not using facial recognition. Inside the venue, all attendees will need the digital badge to access any controlled areas. The digital badge is available in the event app, which will be ready for download nearer to the event. As there are no support facilities on site, it is important for everyone to have completed their registration in full before coming to the venue. We are asking exhibitors and partners to track their attendees' registration progress, to ensure that everyone can get in when they arrive. By checking in the ID validated column, you can see who is fully registered and who still has something outstanding. Yes displayed in this column means they are ready to access the venue. We have changed the validity period of passes with extended hours. If your pass has extended hours, you can now use your digital badge from the 16th of February, the official build start, until the 8th of March, the official dismantle end. This means that you no longer need a different pass to access the venue prior to or after the event. If you have contractors or suppliers that will need access during the event, then you can provide them with an exhibitor or partner staff pass from your allocation. This will permit them access throughout the build, event, and dismantle periods. Registration coordinators now also have the ability to add extended hours access to their Discovery Pass allocation. Similar to our event badges, we have removed wristbands for access during build and dismantle periods. Contractors will now register their personnel via a dedicated online system. Registration coordinators will need to add the contact details of each of their contractors, or service providers, in their E&P account. We will then create a separate account for them, where they will be able to register their staff. Contractors and suppliers will be provided with a digital contractor pass, accessible via a web portal, to be displayed on their smartphone. And remember, if any of your contractors or suppliers will need access during the event, then you should register them via your allocation, and then they can use the event digital badge instead. Some of our pass names changed in 2021. Our Exhibition Visitor, Silver, Gold and Platinum passes all have new names. There are no changes to Exhibitor or Partner Staff Pass names, and benefits are the same as the Discovery Pass, but including extended hours access. We have removed the Exhibitor Contractor Pass. You can now use your Exhibitor or Partner Staff Pass allocation to register any contractors who will need access during the event. Entering Spain from outside the European Union can be affected by COVID restrictions. Because of this, we have gained agreement with the Spanish government to allow fully registered MWC attendees to enter the country to attend the event. All attendees will have their information shared with the Spanish authorities, and will receive an attendance confirmation letter in a separate email after completion of registration. The letter should be printed out for use when traveling to Spain. For attendees who are required to have a visa to enter Spain, this letter will also provide the same visa support that was available in the past. Some additional information will be requested during ID submission, which will then be included in the attendance confirmation letter. This should be submitted with a visa application as before. This letter is subject to trade sanctions rules, and there are also restrictions for attendees who are looking to travel from high-risk countries. Further information will be available in the registration system and in the attendance confirmation email. We have a number of additional resources to help you plan your attendance at the event, and ensure everybody is fully registered before they arrive at the venue. Please use the training items available in your E&P account, as well as keeping up to date with the latest event information and requirements on our website.